combined with a total lack of empathy for others. Now, these traits don't always lead to violence, but in a place where power and control are always on the table, they can become dangerous. The environment actually reinforces the behavior. If you create a crisis and then get praised for handling it, the cycle just feeds itself. In an ICU, the line between stability and a crisis is often just one injection away. Let's talk about the first statistical red flags. By August 2001, the staff at Oldenburg started noticing something was wrong. The number of resuscitations and deaths on Ward 211 had spiked. It was enough to worry the hospital leadership, so they called a meeting to look at the numbers. And when they did, one detail jumped off the page. 58% of all resuscitation incidents happened during Niels Högel's shifts. Looking back, that feels like an obvious red flag, but in big complex institutions, people don't always interpret patterns immediately. Hospitals are busy, patients are sick. It's easy to explain away a statistic as a coincidence. Shortly after the meeting, Högel called in sick for 3 weeks. During that time, only 2 patients died on the ward. It was a massive contrast. To us, this is a huge missed opportunity for someone to step in. But at the time, no one followed up on it. The hospital never called the police, but people were getting uneasy. The senior physician on the ward was worried about the pattern, but instead of a formal investigation, they decided to just move him. He was transferred to anesthesiology. This is something organizational researchers talk about a lot. When a big institution faces misconduct, there's a lot of pressure to handle it quietly to avoid a scandal. So they moved the problem somewhere else instead of confronting it. In this case, that decision had devastating consequences. It didn't stop Högel. It just gave him a fresh set of victims. At first, the transfer seemed to work. Things on Ward 211 went back to normal. But the pattern hadn't disappeared. It had just changed departments.